Hey guys, this is Game Jammin', and welcome to another episode of Theory Testing. Today we are testing Brigitta, and we're going to test everything about her. Just because she is a brand new character, brand new support just added in, I want to go over all the basics first, and then we will get into the questions that we have about her abilities. Now, if at any time during this testing you have a question, or if there's something that we did wrong, make sure to let us know in the comments below, and I will do my best to respond to all the questions that I see. So first up, we have the Rocket Flail. It does 35 damage and has a range of about 6 meters. It does not headshot, and what's important is it will go through shields, just like other melee attacks do. So going back to the range real quick, you can see the range is fairly long, but what's important to note is that in the direction the flail is going, there's a little bit of extra range to the left and right. So when you're aiming directly at the character, you can miss, but if you turn to the left and the flail is going toward the left, then it can hit a hero right in front of you. Up next, we have the Whip Shot. The Whip Shot is a very fast ability that does 70 damage. It has a pretty darn long range, pretty much like the Roadhog hook. What's important is that you have to be very accurate because it does not have any forgiveness to its projectile. Inspire is Brigitta's passive ability that makes for any flail hit to trigger healing for her and her allies within 20 meters. It does 80 healing over the course of 5 seconds. And what's important to note here is that the healing does not stack, so multiple melees done in very close succession will not help out. Whip Shot will also trigger the Inspire ability, and even if you take damage, you will still continue to gain the 80 health. It should also be noted that the healing only happens at the time of the flail hit. If your ally walks in right after the flail hit has happened, the healing will not work for them. Brigitta, of course, has a 600 HP shield that works very similar to a small Reinhardt shield. It works in the same way that it will charge up after it takes damage and you leave it down for a long enough time. But what's important here is as long as the shield has any health on it, you can use it for a shield bash. The shield bash ability will stun the character it hits and can be used to start up one of the best combos that Brigitta has. The combo is Melee, Shield Bash, Whip Shot. We're going to get more into this combo later, but this is just kind of a preview for something that she has that's a very strong combo. Next up is the Repair Pack. It does 150 health, but what's interesting is it also has 75 of Overheal that will last for up to 5 seconds on a character. All you need is line of sight, and there's nothing that can really interrupt the ability going through. Finally, we have the Ultimate Rally. It grants 30 armor per second up to 150 total armor for each hero that is nearby. It lasts for 10 seconds, and it's pretty dang strong. Since this is a transformation ultimate, you cannot be hacked out of it. Finally, the 400 armor or the 150 armor that you have extra will continue to last for as long as you do not take damage. So now that we've gone through Brigitta's basics, let's talk about the different hero interactions. So let's talk about Doomfist. Can Brigitta's shield stop Doomfist? Well, you can't stop his Rocket Slam. However, if you add a Shield Bash at the end, you can get a mutual stun. Talking about his Seismic Slam, you can definitely stun him out of that animation. On top of that, you can just leave your shield up and the damage will be blocked. The Uppercut cannot be blocked because it's kind of counted like a regular melee. And finally, his ult. Well, if you are outside of the center circle, you should be good to go. You will take damage according to where your location is, however, you won't die and your shield will block all the damage. However, if we switch this up and allow Doomfist to hit us directly, you can hold your shield up all you want, it will not help, you will die. Moving on to Genji. Can Genji deflect any of Brigitta's abilities? So definitely melee attacks will get blocked, as well as the Whip Shot. On top of this, since it's been deflected, you will no longer get the inspiration bonus. However, Genji can't stop you from shield bashing him, and that will give you the stun opportunity to get a Whip Shot in. Finally, can the healing pass through a deflecting Genji? And sure enough, you get the setup right and healing will go directly through, ignoring deflect. Test number 3. Can McCree get his stun grenade around Brigitta's shield? The answer is, as you can expect, yes. You can't get under the shield, but you can go over it, you can throw it to the left, you can throw it to the right. It pretty much works just like Reinhardt's shield. So yeah, aim over or aim to the left or right. Don't aim under. Test number 4. Does Pharah's concussive blast go through the shield? Because the shield goes low enough, no, it will not. You can even hold it up with even a slight angle and it still doesn't seem to go through. You're pretty safe behind the shield. Test number 5. Can Brigitta use her shield bash on a bastion in turret form? Yes, she can, but it won't do very much. He's got a lot of armor and the stun is not very long. Test number 6. Does Brigitta's shield bash affect Junkrat's weapons? So we were kind of curious to see how the trap would be affected. So first we tried it just straight up. And then we also tried damaging it a little bit, but the shield bash just seems to go right over. We also put a Junkrat mine on a wall, and she was not able to shield bash it there. However, the rip tire can be affected by shield bash. Now, it won't get stunned or anything, but it does. You do deal 50 damage, which is enough to kill the tire in 2 hits. Test number 7. Can you stop Baby Diva from getting into her mech? The answer is a resounding yes. Not only is it a great ability, you will cancel out her ult, which means she will need to build up her ult charge again before she can use it. Test number 8. Can Brigitta stop Reinhardt's charge? Let me show you a wrong way to stop the charge. Trying to use your whip shot. It will do damage to him, it will push him slightly, but the charge will still come through. However, if you instead just go for the more obvious shield bash, it will effectively stop Reinhardt in his tracks. Test number 9. Does Zarya's bubble protect her from shield bash? Specifically, what we wanted to know was whether the shield bash stun would still go through or not. And sure enough, it does not go through. It will not have any effect while she's in her bubble. Test number 10. Is there a consistent 200 HP combo that Brigitta can land with the help of Mercy or Zenyatta? If you only learn one thing from this video, learn this combo. Hit, shield bash, whip shot. If you combine that with either Mercy's power boost or with Zenyatta's Discord orb, you will kill a 200 HP target that has no armor. That's really all you need to know. Alright, so that's it for all the testing. Thanks for taking the time to watch. We did do some 1v1 testing here, and she is pretty crazy in 1v1. We only found one character that could really counter her, was probably Doomfist, besides doing an obvious play like Pharah and just staying high in the sky. But that being said, let me know if you guys have any questions from any of the testing that we did, or if there's any other tests you would like us to try out, and we'd be happy to do that for you. We will see you in the next video. Bye!